Hey guys! Welcome back to another video. And today is a special day because it's my dad's birthday. Happy birthday, Dad. And
Thank you.
iniisip ko ano yung pinakamagandang gift sa kanya. But I thought yung gift sana na yung memorable and something that I can look back to. And that is like making a video with him. And doing mukbangs. We have Chinese food over here. Ay, si Pip nakawala. Ayan, we have Chinese food over here. So while we're, thank you, Mew. While we're eating, I prepared 10 questions that he's gonna answer. Madali lang yung mga tanong, Dad.
Okay.
Parang mga life, ano lang yan.
Wag lang math, ha?
Wag lang math. Parehas tayo, hindi ko rin alam yung math. So, habang kumakain ka, I'll ask you questions. So,
habang kumakain ka?
yes, make yourself comfortable lang.
Okay.
Okay, so we have here mixed vegetables. We have orange chicken. We have, ano yan, yung beans, green beans. Walnut shrimp, and meron tayong free na Shanghai. So ayan na, kumuha na ako ng mga serving spoon.
Alright. That's good.
Dad, how old are you?
Well, believe it or not, I am already on my 51st birthday.
51st birthday?
Yeah.
Wow. So, okay. How do you feel right now? Okay ka lang? Okay ka lang?
Okay.
Kinakabahan ka ba sa mga ganitong usapan?
Siyempre, tao pa rin tayo, kaya kinakailangan kabahan.
Kinakailangan mag-ingat sa sasabihin? Okay.
Yeah.
But I like these kinds of question and answer thingy. Because it builds relationship. It builds connection.
Yeah.
So, ito na nga, ang first question. Let's go back to your childhood.
Oh.
So, you're a family of 4.
That's right, yeah.
So, ikaw yung eldest.
My dad, my mom, my sister.
Si Tita Ann.
Anne-Marie, yeah.
Yeah, and both pastors, si Lolo and Lola.
That's right, yes.
Both pastors. So, first question is, what's it like to be a pastor's kid back in your day? I feel like there's a huge difference sa pagiging pastor's kid mo and pagiging pastor's kid kong generation ko.
Well, in general, I would always say it's an enjoyable one.
Nag-enjoy ka?
Nag-enjoy ako. It's bottom line, kahit maraming mga challenges, you have to understand, wala naman ako ibang alam noon kundi maging isang anak ng pastor.
Yeah.
Hindi ko naman alam.
Parang since birth, wala kang choice.
Wala akong choice at hindi ko alam kung ano yung mga pressures. Ang alam ko lang talaga is to enjoy being a pastor's kid. Sa lahat ng mga privileges. Kasama ko si Daddy at saka si Mommy sa lahat ng kanilang mga... Of course, hindi lahat, pero I have witnessed how, they, quote-unquote, fulfilled the ministry, the calling that God gave them. So, that was it. The term probably would be enjoyable.
Na-enjoy mo talaga.
Na-enjoy ko. Oh.
Okay, so next question is, what was the hardest part being a PK?
Well,
ka lang, no pressure.
hardest part?
Yeah.
Yung anxiety siguro.
Anxiety of?
Anxiety ng palaging naiiwan.
Bakit? Lagi naiiwan sa?
Naiiwan kami kasi...
Sa society's ano?
Yeah, kasi mom and dad would have to visit. Almost every day, they have to go and visit members. They have, visit ministry, doing ministry like prayer.
That's their priority.
Counseling. That was their life. Hindi lang priority, that was their life. Part of being a pastor's kid, naiiwan ako. And being the eldest, ako yung taga bantay kay Anne-Marie. Ako yung taga basta taga-luto,
Pero grabe yung agwat ninyo ni Tita Ann.
Yeah, I was grade 6, tapos si Tita Ann was grade 1.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
5 years.
So siguro sa pagiging isang anak, hindi masyadong nag-enjoy ako sa company ni Tita Ann. Dahil bata
Parang
siya.
na-hold back ka.
Oo, bata siya. Ako naman
Hindi ka makalaro.
matanda. Oo. So, ganon.
Ako din, can I share?
Yeah.
I think one of the hardest part being a PK, sa akin naman, my personal experience is the expectation of other people. You know,
Expectations.
yung expectations ng not specifically members, pero yung mga tao na alam na PK ka, so you have to act right. You have to, I don't know, just in general, parang nape-pressure ka na hindi mo magawa sa expectations ng
mga
iba.
tao.
Yeah, I think that's the hardest part. But in fairness sa inyo ni Mom, hindi ko na feel na hindi ko na feel na pressured ako na okay, you have to be in this ministry or you have to be a pastor kasi pastor ako. You know, wala akong ganong naramdaman sa inyo. And that's actually what I love most, being a PK. But at the same time, yun nga, yung pinaka-difficult para sa akin is yung expectation. Tapos may thought ka na kailangan mo silang i-please. Kumbaga parang sometimes kahit na ayaw mong gawin yung mga pinapagawa nila, you don't have a choice but to say yes all the time.
Yeah, you have to, because that's...
You can't say no, ganun.
Because you're a part of the call. Yung call ni dad mo,
Yeah.
part ka na rin doon.
Yeah.
Diba? So wala
yun
ka magagawa.
Yeah, wala akong say about it kasi kung ano yung picture nila sa inyo, yun din yung reflection sa amin, like as your kids. So I think that's one of the hardest thing being a PK. Ito naman, balik rin natin ang tanong. What is the greatest blessing of being a pastor's kid?
Greatest blessing talaga is, again, I'll go back, no, na you're part of the call. Ang calling kasi, it's not about yung tinatawag nating you have to choose your vocation. Hindi yun, but it's a call from the Lord. And as I have learned it is the highest calling. To become a servant of the Lord. That's a call. So, greatest, I would say, being a part of a family, just like dad and mom being called in the ministry. So therefore, that's the greatest, because you have the privileges to do a lot of things, go places. In fact, in our tradition, you have to transfer. That means you have to journey from one place to another, gaining a lot of friends. Well, I see it as a positive one, because
you can see it in a negative way.
Sometimes a lot of people would see it in a negative way, pero sa akin positive, kasi I got to be friends with a lot of people. Hindi ko rin alam na yun yung mga training ko talaga, preparations to become a pastor too. Yeah.
Greatest blessing
ko.
Ako naman, ang greatest blessing ko of being a PK is actually quite the same, because I consider the greatest blessing of being a PK is being grounded sa faith mo. And I don't think hindi lahat ng tao may ganong classic opportunity. Like a lot of my friends actually, syempre hindi common sa kanila yung pamilyang, that believes in Christ, that has a faith like ours. So I consider this the greatest blessing of them teaching us who Christ is and how to experience God's love.
That's
and
right.
being able to see your like examples of being in the ministry nga and like helping people. So I think that's the greatest blessing then na above all else, saan man ako mapunta, like the greatest blessing is having Christ. And I'm not saying na you'll have Christ only when you're a PK. Syempre, you can experience it kahit na hindi ka naman like Christian ever since you were born. But it's just that I have that privilege na mapunta sa environment na Christian environment. You know, I was exposed to Christian what do you call this? Activities, you know, Sunday school every Sunday. Walang palyang ang Sunday service, yung ganon, hindi nag-absent, yung ganon. So, I see that as blessing, the greatest blessing.
Yeah, actually, tama ka. I affirm that na it's really Jesus Christ. Because we always learn it from the Bible, from devotionals, and from the preaching, at maging sa mga teachings ng church that Jesus must be and should be, you know, everything. And therefore we say Jesus is Lord of all. If He is not our everything, then probably Jesus is not Lord at all in our lives. So, napakagandang bigyan natin ng emphasis yun. Jesus is Lord of all. So, siya ang first and the last ng ating buhay. Yeah. So, you're right, Aya.
Thank you.
Ayos.
Next question. Wait. What was your childhood dream? Was it being a pastor na right away, or
No.
you have like silly dreams? Ako, yung silly dreams ko maging butcher. I like yung butcher sa mga palengke. Ganun.
I started with a name pala. I'm sorry. Kasi in our street, there was a guy, a tough guy. His name was Elmer.
Elmer.
Yeah, and I always wanted to be just like him. So I told your Lolo Frank, Dad, I'd like to be. You're supposed to name me Elmer. It's like I like to be just like that tough guy over there. Ano yung
Your dream.
Yeah.
Childhood dream.
Childhood dream ko nung nabago. Gusto ko maging sundalo. Talagang yun ang motivation ko. I would like to become a soldier. Later on, hindi pinayagan ni Lord, ginawa kong sundalo ng Panginoon. Which is the highest calling niya. So, yun ang aking istorya. Gusto ko maging sundalo.
So, hindi talaga siya initial dream mo ever since? Parang nagkaroon ka lang ng calling talaga?
Although, nung elementary days ako, alam mo, I was so active kasi I was also exposed in a lot of church activities. Mas matindi sa amin noon, I would say, compared to you guys because like during the time, we were the ones who were, I was a part of it, like cleaning the church, making the church look beautiful. Pag Saturday, pag Sunday naman, after church, believe it or not, we are involving ourselves in, we call that preaching point. That means I go with, I still remember the ate, who's quite helpful to me, Ate Susan. Ate Susan was the one who tagged me along, going to places, and she allowed me to teach. And she allowed me to lead songs. I didn't know those were the preparations for me to be called. Yeah, however, medyo nawala ng konti.
Pero are you in high school?
I was even in elementary? Like grade 6. Involved na ako kasi we were so active in youth activities, like youth camps.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, every Friday, meron kaming youth group. And in fact, doon ko na-appreciate si si Kuya Mon Kasuga. I look up to him until today na isa sa mga nag-encourage sa akin how to be reflective in a way. Reflective talaga. Pag-isipan mo ng malalim yung mga bagay-bagay.
Yeah.
So, nakita ko sa taong ito yung modelo. Yung galing ng ng mga styles niya noon. Yun yung mga...
Pero yung mga time na yun, sundalo pa rin yung gusto mong...
Sundalo pa rin. Pero nung there was a time na sabi ko, iba yata yung calling ni Lord sa akin na.
When was that? College?
Nung mag-graduate na ako sa high school.
Oh, okay.
Iba
Mga
na
fourth
talaga.
year high school na.
Oo. Pero, since first year, gusto kong magsundalo. Preparing myself sana na pumasok sa sa Philippine Military Academy. Talagang yun ang dream ko, but hindi pinalad. So, sa Wesleyan Bible College ang tinawag.
So,
I better, bring myself into this rigorous training para sa ganon, worth it naman yung ministry.
yeah. Okay. So, after college ka na talaga nagkaroon ng heart to serve. Not to serve the country, but to serve
No,
people.
after high school. I mean, after high school. Yeah,
After
kasi
high school.
diretso na ako sa Bible College, yeah.
That was nice. Okay. Next. So, fast forward a little bit. You had Kuya when you were 20-something.
Yeah.
20, ilang taon ka nun? 25?
Nangyari, kinasal kami ni mama mo, 19...
You were 22.
22 ba ako? Yeah, 22.
I don't know.
Yeah, most likely. Mga ganong mga edad.
Tapos, and you're already ano yung missionary ka na nun, di ba, Dad?
And we were newly assigned with your mom sa Fort Bonifacio.
Oh! So,
sa
kailan ka na
Macari.
nag-missionary?
After 8 years sa Fort Bonifacio, napunta ako sa World Missions Department.
Yun na yung lagi kang umaalis.
Hindi. Actually, before World Missions, Brother Irvin Oximas invited me to, partner with him sa isang ministry. So we often go to Southeast Asia, particularly Vietnam, for teaching ministry. So palagi akong wala. Doon nag-start yung mga palagi akong wala.
So what was it like to be in that kind of ministry na palipat-lipat, and at the same time you're like, first time, nandun na ba ako nun?
Well,
Or like newly
married kami ni
married
Mama.
ka, or first time dad pa lang?
Yung alin?
Yung time nang nasa gitna ka talaga ng missions.
Nasa gitna ng missions nung naipanganak na si Kuya. Hanggat nung naipanganak ka,
Nasa missions ka pa
nasa
rin.
missions pa rin ako. Nagpupunta ako sa ibang bansa.
What was that like? Na parang nasa in the middle ka ng missions and at the same time entering fatherhood. Fatherhood?
Yeah, it was kind of a difficult one, pero your mom was very
Malakas si
lenient
mama eh.
and strong, and she was very understanding sa mga
Sa calling.
sa calling ko. And so naiintindihan. Although behind those yung ugaling ka nun were sacrificial moments, kasi I was out and you guys were reared out by your mom.
We're having
Reared
like
up by your mom.
milestones without you na.
I know.
Yeah.
Mga graduations ninyo, wala ako. But it's all because of ministry.
Yeah.
Yun naman ang kapalit.
Or did you ever felt guilty as a parent
Of course. Talagang ano yun, wala ako. Tatawagan ko si mami mo noon. Sweetheart, ikaw na pala. Nandito ako sa ibang bansa o nandito ako sa ibang mga churches sa buong Pilipinas, giikot. So, that was my life for how many years?
Yeah.
So, ganon ang nangyari sa akin.
Ganun lagi yung setup.
Yes, that's right. Ganon palaging setup.
And it's good na, I don't know, kasi feeling ko, pagka ganun yung setup ng parents, I feel like part of the children will be yung father figure ba? Parang wala sa kanila.
Yeah.
But,
One of the best kasi, Aya, na-appreciate ko sa mom mo. Of course, the Lord has provided me the right partner. Tapos, siya mismo
I think that's the thing then.
Yeah, right partner. Tapos, siya mismo ang nag-encourage. In fact, kung pwede lang, siya ang mag-enroll sa akin sa
Sorry.
maraming ano.
1 second.
Siya yung may mga initiative na encourage me to further my studies, to enroll, to make myself, available sa ganong mga bagay. Akala ko kasi noon, ministry was just ministry per se. Ministry is both logic and fire. Hindi na purong amen yan. Meron ka ding pagpapalalim sa Panginoon.
Yeah. That's good. Talagang pinano ni Lord yung... Ay, may ipasok mo na yan, Neo. Pinano ni Lord siguro yung ano niya talaga, yung tandem niya ni Mom.
I know.
Kasi si Mom parang tumayo na talaga siya. Ito naman. Papasokan mo.
Was firm spiritually.
She was very strong. Like, not only physically, spiritually.
Yeah.
But also yung pagtatayo niya as both parents, sabi ni Kuya. I'm not saying, kasi lagi nga talagang wala si Daddy. So, parang si Mom, siya yung kahit na wala siyang alam sa mga you remember the Undoy? The Undoy yung pinaka, memorable sa amin na talagang wala si Dad, nag-Undoy.
I was preaching in Baguio City for a series of
Convention ba yun?
Or revival services.
Revival? Oh my God.
I didn't know na gano'n na pala kagrabe ang
Grabe. Yung Undoy ay naabot na sa Bewang.
Sa Pasig, sa Metro Manila. I was in Baguio City.
That is the difficult moment sa amin na sa bahay. Kasi nga, yung kotse, yung motor, si Mama lang lahat yung... refrigerator. Siya lang talaga yung nagbuhat.
You guys...
Tapos kami, swimming lang kami.
You guys enjoyed kasi swimming doon sa bahay.
Ganun lang yung namin. Nag-enjoy si Mama. Nag-worry na siya.
Oh, man.
But yun, it was... something to remember talaga.
I know.
Sa part ni Mama, talagang iba nga rin naman talaga yung lakas ng loob ni Mama na i-handle things sa bahay on her own. And while Dad is doing her ministry, lagi niya namang nire-remind sa amin na, your dad is there, like preaching, ganyan. So, on our part, personally, naiintindihan ko naman. So, walang galit or anything na build sa heart ko.
Well, it was part of my reflection too. Na I have to give time pag may panahon ako na free. I have to give time to you guys. So,
I remember
mabawi din naman ako.
One of your preaching was like, hindi ko yung kakalimutan. I was around 5 to 8 years old. What?
Yeah.
And your preaching was like, the real spelling of love is E-I-M-E.
P-I-M-E.
And it's very wonderful kasi sabi ko, so ibig sabihin, binavalue rin talaga ni Dad yung time niya, magkasama niya kami.
Of course.
Yung mga time na yon. So, yun.
That's right.
I like that. I love that. Okay, next question. Pusa natin to. What are the changes or difficulties being a pastor in the Philippines versus here in the US?
Actually, I see it as the same. The ministry.
The ministry
is the same. Yung culture lang talaga, you have to adjust with the culture. Kasi iba din talaga dito sa West. So, it takes the ability to, or the adaptability of a pastor to do it. So, you have to adjust. Kung hindi man years, ang daming taon na mag-a-adjust ka. Pero in ministry-wise, the Bible is the same. Wherever you will be assigned, back home or outside of your home base, the Bible is the same.
Yeah.
You preach what's the truth of the Bible. And if, of course, there's a saying that if the Bible says it, whatever be your reason, it's not even a kumbaga, it will not validate your reason kasi that's the truth. So kami ng mga pastor would really preach what the Bible tells us.
Kumbaga, you stay firm
You
sa
have to
what's
stay
yes
firm.
means yes and no means no.
You have to stay firm for what the Bible is telling. What does the Bible tells us? That's our basis. So
Can you
difference?
can you name like a specific or share a specific situation na difficulties mo here sa ministry compared sa Pilipinas na parang mas mahirap yung ganitong ministry dito Sa Pilipinas parang okay ako Ganun.
Siguro yung culture ng West na of course hindi maintindihan ng bawat isa na dito sa Amerika, you will have to magpaalam ka kung bibisita ka sa mga tao. Unlike sa Pilipinas, pwede kang anytime magpakita ka, pero dito, no way. You'll have to call them by appointment. You'll have to call them and on this time, a specific date and time that you will go. So, isa yun sa mga...
Nagkakaroon ka naman ng dumalaw ka tapos...
Oh no, hindi ka na, of course.
Hindi ka nila
Hindi ka papansin. Kung sa Pilipinas, pastor, kain tayo. Dito hindi. Hindi ka nila ayain. At saka, sa isang banda, wala ka sa schedule nila hindi appropriate yung ganong practice. At first, mahirap kasi sa Pilipinas, sanay na sanay tayo Anytime, pumunta ka, kumato ka lang. Anytime. Ganon.
Welcome na welcome.
Yeah. Yun ang isa sa mga marami na mga dapat i-adjust mo bilang isang pastor dito sa Amerika.
Yeah.
Hindi lang yun dito lang sa California, iba't sa ibang mga state, may iba ding mga subculture siya na dapat mong adjustan.
So, ang dami talaga bukod sa language, no?
Oo.
Kultura talaga nila.
Oo, tsaka sa, ayoko nang magsalita dyan. Kasi,
pero ibang-iba, masasabi mo ibang-iba talaga dito kasi sa Pilipinas.
Basta ibang-iba in terms of probably practice. Pero sinasabi ko sa iyo, I'm telling you the truth, the Bible is the same. Ministry is the same. You will have to pray for your people. You will have to sacrifice your time for your people. You will have to give for your people. That's it.
Can you say that you were prepared? You and your family, kami rin, na prepare, well prepared tayo before we come here.
Hindi naman yung well prepared.
So, hindi talaga tayo prepared.
Hindi naman yung hindi prepared, hindi rin yung well prepared. Nasa kalagitnaan lang.
Parang we don't know what to expect. Ganun.
I know. Ganun. So, yun. Para, kumbaga, prepare din ni Lord na,
Ako, if I have a choice,
appreciate natin yun.
Kung magsistay ako dito, like, from the day I was born, kasi piliin kong mapanganak sa Pilipinas. Yung yung setup ko ngayon, kasi sa Pilipinas, I can tell that I was spiritually prepared, pero not well prepared nga. Kasi parang, dun nga sa Pilipinas, sobrang daming mga youth hangouts, ang daming, basta ang daming, I get very spiritually involved in the Philippines. I get to have the privilege to be in a Christian school, and may ibang-iba kasi talaga yung teachings din nila, tsaka yung mga tao na nakakapaligid sa'yo will really hone your spiritual life. So I'm very, very glad that before akong pumunta dito, I was rooted then, aside from being a pastor's kid, nagkaroon ako ng chance na, you know, ma-experience lahat ng mga dapat kong ma-experience sa Pilipinas before coming here.
Yeah, in fairness naman, malakas din dito ang spirituality. Malakas lang. Kaso lang, siguro, intindihin lang natin yung the way it is being expressed.
Yeah, ibang-iba kasi talaga.
Ganon.
Ibang-iba talaga.
Kaya pag handa ka talaga, pagdating mo dito, kinakailangan flexible ka.
Yeah, kaya nga kapag hindi ka when
cultural
you're
shock
yes, kaya when you're really stuck in your comfort zone dito, parang hindi uunlad yung buhay mo kasi kailangan talaga you have to get out of that box. Na you have to mingle, you have to understand their culture, mag-a-adjust talaga lahat. So yeah, I'm just glad na Pilipinas is yun yung ano ko, parang training ground. I can see it as training ground.
Pasalamat tayo
yes,
sa
thank you, Jesus. Okay. Next is, what's your definition of a fulfilled life?
A fulfilled life?
Para sa'yo.
Simple lang sa akin yung fulfillment. Hindi siya yung success talaga. Pero yung pagiging significant sa maraming bagay.
I like that.
Huwag ka na magbilang ng mga ano mo. Yung pagiging significant mo, nakatulong ka sa iba. Hindi ka naging stumbling block sa iba.
Yeah.
You know? Naging maganda ang buhay mo. Naging example ka. Ganon yung definition ko ng success. I do not see it in a way that I count.
Kumbaga,
You count titles, you count your material blessings. You know, those are good. Pero, yung significance talaga ay yung greatest na legacy na ibibigay mo talaga, yung Christian example mo eh.
That's what I'm about to say. I remember you're preaching yung about what legacy will you leave pagka namatay ka na or...
That's right, because like everyone will have the chance to die.
Yes.
Not everyone has the opportunity to live, but everyone has always there's
a time for everything.
Time for everything, the chance to die and you know, give back to God.
Yeah.
So, ganon ang...
So, that's your definition
ng yung fulfillment. Not with numbers. Not with numbers. But with a significant life, may legacy ka na iiwan sa pamilya mo, most of all. Sa church.
Yeah.
At sa personal, na may respeto ka sa buhay mong personal.
That's nice. Okay. Next question.
Daming question
Malapit na tayo matapos.
Okay.
3 more. The greatest correction God gave you.
Yung i-humble ka niya.
I-humble ka niya.
I-humble ka niya sa maraming mga bagay sa buhay mo.
Can you give an example?
Yeah. Kala ko hindi na ako aabot sa karamdamang ito. But the Lord has given me this physical challenge, and totoo talaga ang salita ng Panginoon. Totoo ang salita ng Panginoon. Kapag wala ka nang mapupuntahan, it's all about God.
Yeah.
Ang Panginoon na ang tatawagan mo. So, pag tumawag ka sa Panginoon, He promised that He will never leave us or forsake us. So, well, that's the question, right? Yung pinakamatinding lesson?
Greatest correction.
Yeah, lesson or correction is that
Humility.
yung humble ka niya and learned lesson yun eh. Na hindi mababayaran ng kahit na ano. Kahit magdoktor ka o magano ka pag hindi ka nag-humble sa Panginoon, wala mangyayari sa buhay. Lalo tigit na ikaw ay naka Kristo.
So that's your greatest.
Yeah.
Yun yung correction talaga na binigay sa'yo.
Correction talaga yun. Oo.
In a way na
I learned my lesson.
physically wise.
Oo, akala mo, yung hindi ka manghihina, ganun. Because like, before I felt very strong, athletic, ganun, but hindi pala.
May hangganan din.
May hangganan
din pala yun.
So, wala na yung mga physical activities na mga hamdan.
Hinambol ka ni Lord doon.
Hinambol niya ako doon talaga sa mga bagay-bagay na yan.
Okay. Second to the last question.
Wow.
Lesson you live by till now.
Yung mga values. Values na hindi mo talaga pwedeng makalimutan. There's a time for everything. There's a time to plant and there's a time to harvest. Do not always say that you have to harvest immediately. You will have to plant. What does it mean? You will have to sacrifice a bit of a time, for a time, and then afterwards you will have to harvest what you have, invested your time and everything. Pangalawa is hindi nakikita sa mga ngaw-ngaw ng salita. Nakikita lahat sa gawa. Gawin mo. So kahit ano, hindi ako bilib sa tao ngaw-ngaw.
Yeah.
Bilib ako sa tao tahimik lang pero may ginagawa sa buhay.
Yung actions na
Action talaga. Yun ang one of the mga greatest lessons na
you still live by.
I still live by na huwag kang ngaw-ngaw.
Ano yun
Gumawa
sabi
ka.
yun? You walk the talk or
yeah.
yung
Practice what you preach.
practice what you preach.
Yeah,
There you go.
those are
The lessons.
Kumbaga, words of wisdom na kinakailangan to live by. Yeah. Pero the greatest of all naman is to, let the truth, who is Jesus Christ, as the living truth, permeate all of your life. And pag yun ginawa mo, ang lalabas sa'yo is love and honor and respect to whom are you going to meet? Respeto sa mga tao, sa mga bagay, sa mga sa mga bagay-bagay na pinagkatiwalaan ka na gagawin mo.
So yung tatlo na yun.
Tatlo na yun. Oo.
Tatlo na yun. Okay. Last question. What are your advice or advices to young pastors fulfilling their calling?
Alam mo, simple lang. You marry the right person.
Oh, I love that!
Oh, you marry the right
Akala ko
person.
ibig sasabihin mo.
Oo, kasi pag yung
wow.
term nga na
I like that.
marry a mentor, never a tormentor. Kasi kapag isa kang pastor tapos nakapangasawa ka ng tormentor, you will never last long in the ministry. Ang sekreto ko, kahit sinong pastor tanungin mo, ang sekreto ay hindi yung kanyang edukasyon. Ang sekreto ay ang kanyang partner. Ang kanyang may bahay na remain to be how would I say that? Basing on what I observed to your mom, sacrificial pero firm. Masyado siyang mabait pero righteous ang kanyang pagpapalaki sa inyo at pag-encourage niya sa akin. She is not a talker, but she will always discern kung iba na yung tinatakbo ng ministry or ng direction. She will always discern. So my advice to young pastors would be marry the right partner. Marry a mentor, never a tormentor.
I mean, sabi nila na you cannot choose your children, you cannot choose your parents, but you can choose your partner, your lifetime partner. And that will change your life.
Well, ako na pastor, hindi ko na-advise sabi nila, bakit ka nag-asawa? Siguro mas maganda to. Bakit ka nag-asawa ng isang nurse?
Hindi pastora.
Hindi naman yun. Hindi naman yun. I would say na kung sino talagang ibibigay ng Panginoon.
Yeah.
Hindi ko sinasabi na dapat hindi pastora pa. Hindi yun. Yung ibibigay ng Panginoon. So that's why the foundation of everything is that you really need to pray. You pray hard about it. You pray hard about it. Lord, ito ang at anong iyong kalooban. Yun ang tsaka ang ministry ay hindi pang 5 years.
Yeah.
Ang ministry
commitment.
ay lifetime commitment.
Exactly.
Therefore, ano man ang mangyari sa ministry, stay ka lang. At katulad ng binabanggit ng isa pang nagturo sa akin, besides kay Lolo Frank mo, rumispeto ka sa iyong kapwa pastor. Respetuhin mo ang iyong kapwa pastor. Tingnan mo yung kanilang welfare. No? Bilang isang pastor, take care of your co-pastors. Respetuhin mo sila. Huwag mo silang aawayin. Kumbaga. Pero kung may makita kang nangaaway na pastor, palagpasin mo na. Dahil yun siguro ang kanyang I don't know. Pero kasi it's all about the Lord Jesus Christ. Ano man ang gawin mo sa ministry, ang dapat na foundation ay si Jesus Christ. I was saying that
yun nga, alagaan mo yung kapwa-pastor.
Alagaan mo yung kapwa-pastor mo, respetuhin mo sila. Sa anumang banda, mga co-pastors mo pa rin sila. You will have to really love them. Kahit na anong mangyari. Yun ang sinasabi ko sa inyo. Pag may pastor kayo, love them. Huwag nyo silang pabayaan. Sila ang binigay ng Diyos na gumampan at sila ang mag-aalaga sa inyo spiritually.
Yeah.
So, take good care of your pastors.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
And ano ba yung sasabihin ko? Nakalimutan ko na. I have high respect with pastors in general, with the people answering the calling. Kasi yung sinasabi nga nila na ang daming tinawag pero konti lang yung sumasagot.
Yeah.
Diba? Ang daming tinatawag pero konti lang yung sumasagot. And alam mo ba, Dad? I have thoughts when I was in high school. I have thoughts of like being a pastor then. But I feel like now hindi na malakas yung voice ni Lord of saying, magpastora ka. Kasi one factor is mahirap yung buhay. Nakikita ko.
Nakikita mo mahirap yung buhay?
Oo, pag sa'yo, like, especially in the Philippines, parang nakikita ko na parang hirap ng buhay ng pastor. Parang hindi ko kayang i-bear yung cross na ganun na for a lifetime commitment and that would be your job, you know? Kaya parang, for me, answering the call of being a pastor is something grabe. As in, saludo. Saludo ako. Kasi parang, sa Pilipinas, parang ang daming lack sa atin.
Pero I have to assure you na tulad nga sinasabi namin, where He guides us, He will provide
Exactly.
for us. For one, the Bible teaches us that to become the Lord's servant or to become a pastor, is to embrace sacrifice.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's in the Bible. Do not say that if you're a pastor then you become rich. Iba yun. A pastor,
Rich in other way.
Oh yeah, a pastor's part of his calling is sacrifice.
Yeah.
You have to really sacrifice, and we answered that call.
Yeah. Yun nga.
And we said when we said yes, it was a point of no return.
Exactly.
Wala na yun,
Yeah.
hindi na kami...
No turning back.
No turning back. In fact, talagang you will have to burn all bridges behind. Yun
Yeah.
yung mga ano namin. You will have to burn all bridges behind.
Yeah.
Wala na yung ambition mo. Wala na yung ano mo. Pero yung sa amin, you consecrate your life in the full service of Jesus Christ. So,
Yeah.
wala na.
Kaya now I get it why being a pastor is the highest calling. Kasi talaga...
It is.
Oh my gosh.
Eh, pagpalit ko yung aking
Grabe.
ambisyon.
Yeah.
Pagpalit ko yung sundalo na dapat ako, opisyal, o retired na ako, something like that. Pero hindi, sinagot ko ang tawag ng Panginoon. So, kasama doon ang pagsasakripisyo. Pero, sa lahat naman ng favor ni Lord, nararanasan din ng isang pastor. Yeah.
Ibang klase naman ang balik sa inyo nun.
Of course, so, we're serving the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Ang pinaka-hari ng mga hari.
Yes.
Diyos ng mga Diyos. So, yung miracles, it's actually an everyday thing in our lives. So, wag mo kaming hamunin sa mga miracles dahil...
Doon marami kayong bala.
Dami kaming bala dyan sa mga miracles ni Lord. We can speak the whole day with regards to the miracles of the Lord. So, ibang klase si Lord din talaga.
Kaya, talagang saludo sa lahat ng mga pastor.
Well, totoo yan
I admire you.
Sa mga pastor na mas nakatatanda, sa mga pastor na nauna na sa amin. I'm just 51. I mean, but I became a leader kasi Aya at my young age. I became a leader in the Philippines at my young age. Well, probably because I know what it means to become a pastor and a pastor's kid and a part of a pastor's family. I know how to adjust just like other pastors' kids. So, maaga ako naging leader, maaga din akong kumbaga nag-sit back and relax. Sit back na lang tayo, relax.
Hindi na yung parang nasa kalagitnaan ka ng sagsagan talaga ng mission and stuff. Parang kumbaga tapos ka na doon.
Kaya isa pang importante sa pagiging pastor, pag tapos ka na. Ibig sabihin nun,
Pass the battalion.
Pass the baton. You pass the baton to others, and when you pass the baton, be the cheering leader. That means the cheerleader, the applauding person that says, "Hey, kaya mo yan. I'm praying for you." Encourage the young pastors that they're going to, make it sa finish line. Mag-retire din sila na katulad mo.
Mag-coach ka na lang, no? You're just
Coach ka na
advising
lang,
them what to
mentor.
do.
Kumbaga,
You're not running in the race with them anymore. You're just coaching them.
Kasi wala ka na tapos ka na.
You've done that already.
Done that, been there. So, coach ka na, inspiration ka na sa mga kapwa pastor. Whether you like it or not, gano'n lang. Pag pinagpipray ko kayo, mag-enjoy kayo sa ministry. At yun, alagaan nyo ang inyong mga sarili, ang inyong asawa at pamilya. That's it. Yun ang mga bagay-bagay na very rich ang tradisyon natin bilang isang Wesleyan. Dahil inaalagaan talaga ng church ang kapakanan ng pastor at ng kanyang pamilya.
Ito na lang, last na.
Sure. Go ahead.
Wala nang tanong, but what's your wish ngayong hindi na lang wish, na lang yung pinagpipray mo in this season of your life?
Yung seasons ng buhay kasi ay nagbabago din. Pero ang prayer ko, one direction pero steady. steady lang ako na wag akong i-exit. Basta steady lang ako hanggang ako'y kung i-exit sa freeway. Diretso ka lang sa freeway. Oh. Diretso ka lang sa freeway ng Panginoon. You know? Freeway lang. Doon ka lang, steady ka lang. Wag pag-ewang-gewang. Huwag kang pa ganun-ganun ng basta straight lang. And wag kang nagmamadali. Be patient in your journey because this is a journey. This is a journey. And whether you like it or not, in this journey, ma-flat ka man, ma-flat tire ka, maubusan ka ng gas, wag kang bibigay. Wag kang bibigay. Basta lakasan mo ang loob mo, nandyan ang Panginoon. At sinasabi niya palagi, surely goodness shall follow you all the days of your life. And we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. You see the phrase? Surely goodness will follow you. Do you remember the song? Your goodness is running after you. You know, hinahabol ka na ng goodness ni Lord. Lord, ayoko na. Napakabuti mo na. Hindi, habulin pa rin kita. Overtaken pa kita. Papasakan pa kita ng maraming mga goodness ko.
Okay.
So, surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Kapag natapos na, remember this, Aya, pag natapos na ang purpose ni Lord sa inyo, then kukunin ka na niya at pagpapahingan ka niya sa eternal abode na kung saan ay ipinipreach at tiniteach natin.
Place where no suffering.
Yeah, no more pain.
No more
No
pain
more
and
suffering. Yeah. Marami nang namatay na mas bata sa akin. Marami nang ding namatay na mas matanda sa akin. Pero in everything, may purpose palagi ang Diyos sa buhay natin. Kung ang purpose niya ay maabot bang 100, di
Maabot mo.
magtiis-tiis ka sa maraming mga arthritis, mga lahat ng yeah. Pero kung ang Panginoon sabihin niya, ka lang, hanggang dito ka lang, okay, tanggapin natin.
And that's also important na ready ka rin. Anytime,
Ready ka, anytime. Oo, kaya nung hospital ako, the last time, I said, Lord, bahala ka.
Ready ka na.
Ready na ako.
Hindi ka natakot.
Kung sakaling...
Wala ka walang masabi sa amin na
Kung sakaling kunin mo na ako, Panginoon, ayos lang. Pero kung bigyan mo pa ako ng isang pagkakataon, Lord,
mas ayos.
mas ayos din. So, binigyan pa tayo ng isang pagkakataon ni Lord. So, gawin natin lahat ng makakaya natin to serve Him.
Yeah.
Kaya palagi kong binabanggit, maglingkod lang tayo sa Panginoon. Steady. Steady lang. Huwag mo rin kalimutan ng tumawa.
Steady but not stagnant.
Huwag mo rin kalimutan ng tumawa.
Of course.
Humor is a part of life. A merry heart is like a medicine. Pag hindi ka na tumatawa...
Laughter is the best medicine.
Yeah. Laughter is the best medicine. Pag hindi ka na tumawa, malapit na kamatayan sa...
Kaya laging ang advice mo talaga ay laging tumawa.
Of course!
Kahit na nakakatawa, parang nakakatakot.
Huwag naman yung tatawa kang mag-isa mo. Baliw ka na nun, no? Wala ka na sa tamang pag-iisip. Pero remember na tumawa ka. Remember na leader ka. At both my private at public life ang pastor.
That's
Yung
true.
public life, nakikita nila ministry. Pero yung private life, nakikita rin nila yung devotion mo sa Panginoon. So, nakikita ka talaga. Ano man yung nasa puso mo, ano man yung kinakarga mo, the graces of God ay i-dispense mo. Pero paano ka magdi-dispense kung wala ka namang karga? Kung you better straighten up yourself. Kumbaga, shape up or ship out. But today, okay ba magbagit ng first Sunday of January? First Sunday of 2025? Actually, this is revealing the truth. And who is the truth? It's Jesus Christ. So, the truth stands in front of you. Hindi ako, hindi si Aya, pero si Jesus. Pag-aralan mo siya. makaranas ka sa kanyang pagmamahal. And you will understand what love is kapag naranasan mo na ang pagmamahal ni Kristo sa buhay mo. That's it.
Thank you. This is a wrap.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yes.
And in answering my questions, questions from a very curious PK. And ano naman ang advice mo sa akin?
Ang
Ang
yun
gusto mo
din.
lagi kong baunit ko?
No pressure. Katulad ng mga moments natin, Aya. Hindi kita pinipressure sa maraming bagay.
Yeah, I don't feel
I say to you before, I taught you. At kung ano ang decision mo, sundin mo. Pero remember, itinuro ko sa'yo lahat ang mga bagay-bagay.
Itinuro ko na parang
mali at tama.
At tama. Bahala ka
Bahala ka. Bahala ka. Oo. Ikaw naman yan eh. Nandito na lang ako para gumabay.
Yeah.
Pero kung kailangan mo ng advices, I will be just here. Kailangan mo nang magpagas ng sasakyan mo. Pagasan mo ang sasakyan ko.
Naplatan ako ng tire.
Naplatan ka ng tire. Pero hindi lahat ng pagkakataon nandoon ako. That's why,
Dadasal na lang ako.
pag-aralan mo na lang din ang lahat. No? Pero yun ang isa sa mga napag-aralan ko rin na no pressure sa mga anak. Huwag mong i-pressure mga anak mo. Ituro mo ang tamang habang sila ay bata. At pakawalan mo na sila. Pero ganun din ang naranasan ko kasi na tinuro sa akin ni Lola Frank, ni Lola Linda, lahat-lahat. Nagloko man ako nung teenager days. Pero binalikan ko yung aking principle nung 5, 6, 7, 8 years old ako. Very fresh sa aking memory ang mga bagay-bagay na yun. Huwag mong kalimutang magbigay, huwag mong kalimutan na mahalin ng pastor, huwag mong kalimutan na mahalin ang gawain ng Panginoon. Hindi ka man tinawag na magiging pastora or worker ng Panginoon. But someday, somehow, you will have the chance to serve. And I don't know what capacity would that be. It's either missions or pastoral ministry. But you will be inspired to that God qualifies the called. God qualifies the called. He doesn't, the called ones, C-A-L-L-E-D. God qualifies the called. He doesn't call the qualified. Yeah. You know what I mean? Kahit na edukada ka sa pinakamataas na antas, hindi ka naman committed sa Panginoon. So, kung called ka sa ministry, hindi lang preaching, hindi lang teaching, baka mamaya you'll be there helping people find the Lord Jesus Christ in whatever capacity. Yeah. So sa amin ni Titaan mo, the Lord has been very good. Hindi naman kami perfect, pero perfecting, kumbaga. Present perfect. Ginagawa ang lahat para maging tama. That's it. Thank you, Aya, for the time.
Thank you. Ako naman, ang wish ko for you
Sure. I'd like to hear it.
Of course, good health. And, marami ka pang ma-reach out na tao. Because I see a lot of potential in you, Daddy.
That's right.
And I looked up to you ever since I was, 5, nung nagka-utak ako. So, I looked up to you and I feel like we have a lot of things in common. Parang daddy's girl ako in a low-key daddy's girl
low-key lang.
So, yeah,
I'd say hindi ako perfect. I am not
of course.
perfect
Wala
man.
naman.
Marami akong mga pagkukulang din.
Yes.
But I like to say to you na ginagawa ko lahat ang mga bagay-bagay na maging isang magandang halimbawa.
Yes. Yun yung lagi ko iniisip. We are far from a perfect family.
Yeah.
But we are serving a perfect God that instills us perfect love, perfect kind of forgiveness, perfect grace.
That's right.
Kaya ang ganda Ang ganda ng nagiging dynamics natin sa house. Kasi, yes, we are flawed. We are, imperfect. Pero, ang galing lang naman. sa kung paano niya ino-orchestrate yung buhay and dynamics natin as family.
That's right. That's right. I adhere to that and listen to that always.
Yes.
So,
Yun din.
blessings.
That's my wish, and also rest assured that me and Kuya will carry your legacy
That's right.
and your
Thank you.
teachings
Thank
sa
you.
amin, sa buhay namin. And the greatest teachings is teaching us about Christ, definitely. Teaching us
Yeah.
about how to
Yeah.
live with Christ for the rest of our lives. So,
Yeah.
saan man kami pupunta, anumang pagsubok ang meron kami, mountains or valleys, alam namin na we are assured and we are kumbaga content with the fact that we have the Lord.
That's right. Yeah.
So, yun.
So this year, my verse or verses is of course in Proverbs chapter 3, 5, and 6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart,
Yeah.
and lean not to your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge God, and He will direct your paths. Quite a familiar verse, but loaded with not only with assumptions, but actually loaded with truth and was a significance to live by. So, Proverbs 3, 5, and 6. Tattoo it in your mind. Not only in your body, but in your mind. Tattoo it. So, yun.
Yun.
Thank you.
Ganda, ang galing. Good job. At sa marami pa pong vlogs na darating. Thank you, Dad. Happy
Okay.
birthday again.
Thank you. God
Bye!